Welcome, Leo. This is your July forecast. I'm Ava. I'm very pleased that you could make it today. If you're new, welcome to my temple. This is a modern day temple, and I'm a modern day oracle. I divine the future with the aid of the remarkable tarot deck, the Weight Rider deck. It's my preferred deck. If you're just beginning to read tarot, or your interest is just now starting, I would recommend this deck very much for you. To learn this deck first is probably the best thing you could do for yourself, because you see, the tarot is not just about divining the future. It's about understanding yourself. The tarot helps you to understand yourself better. It's a psychological tool, ancient psychological tool. Now, I divine the future from my little temple here, my little modern oracle temple. I do this with a 4-card spread. This is a very simple spread that I invented because I wanted something that could show us the future through very succinct and pointed aspects. And so the first card represents the overall energy of the month. The second is your challenge. The third will be the unexpected element, the surprise. And the fourth is the outcome. And again, I recommend highly that you follow these readings. This one, and if you know your rising sign or your sun sign, go there as well. It will help you to understand not only the symbols of the cards, but how in a spread they relate to each other. And it's a good way to learn. Please stay tuned for the end of the reading, because at the end I will give you a personal astrological portrait of the sign of Leo. And then I'll make some announcements about a new spiritual counseling service that I'm offering you. So, what we do is simply we shuffle the cards like this. We place them down. We separate them. We put them back together. And then we read. And the card in the very first position is the 9 of Swords upright. It depicts a person in bed with their hand covering their face, head down, with 9 swords in a row behind them. It immediately evokes the idea of sleeplessness, being wakened in the middle of the night by some perhaps bad dream. Swords are always about the activities of the mind. The card equivalently in astrology is Mars in Gemini. Mars is the aggressive, combative, passionate, electrifying energy. And Gemini is a sign to do with mentation, mental activity. So immediately what it suggests is that your mind during the month of July will not rest. You keep thinking and rethinking about something, analyzing and reanalyzing a situation or a subject. But you see, all this analysis may not get you anywhere, because perhaps you're just worrying for no reason, for nothing, for maybe what is simply in your mind, making more of something than it is, or the solution that you're looking for may keep eluding you. The answer doesn't seem to come. Now, that's one way to see the card. But on the positive side of this, it's about plummeting to the very depths of the subject. To try to find the root cause of it. Fearlessly investigating your subject or the situation, regardless of what you may find. So it really is a card about perhaps trying to face the facts and evoking some realization to your conscious mind. And you see, we can choose to live in a world of fantasy, self-delusion. There's a great deal of pleasure in fantasy. But Buddha said there are only 3 things that cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. So there seems to be a need to find out some truth in the month of July. Let us see what your challenge is. Your challenge is the 3 of Cups upright. Mercury in Cancer, equivalent in astrology, meaning the mind in the Cancerian waters of emotion, It's synthesis, trying to bring together elements in your world through the heart. Maybe bringing together people together so that you can collaborate on something. Maybe it's simply a celebration of some heartfelt event. And that may be a challenge to be celebratory. It could be that simply you are challenged to commune with friends. And in the mood of the month, with all this mentation, that might be a challenge. Maybe you're faced with some sort of celebration, an event that you have to go to, and you're bringing your mood with you. You see? Or maybe what it's saying is that you need a release from all that mentation through good friends, through having fun and enjoying their company. Maybe that's how you can change your perspective and loosen the shackles that you may feel mentally. It could, as I said, be a challenge to collaborate, a collaborative effort that involves several people on a heartfelt project or enterprise. Starting a business and having everyone's talents, various talents, blend together. Allowing everyone's creativity, natural creativity, to be expressed in this collaborative effort. So any of that might be applicable to you, Leo. And then in the position of the unexpected, we have a beautiful card, a Pentacles card, the Six of Pentacles upright. Success, unexpected success of some sort on a practical level. And it says that having had many experiences of gain and loss, you're all the wiser for it. And now, unexpectedly, your decisions are very well balanced in the middle of extremes. You experience a balance in the material world, in your financial world. Maybe also this is financial reward for your efforts. And what at the 6 it means is that you receive exactly what you need on the material level. in the way of money, in the way of support, and perhaps even in the way of mentorship, counsel, advice, help. You receive the help you need. And let's see. Aha. Look at this. You have, back to fantasy, the seven of cups. The Seven of Cups. Upright. Get my mic a little closer here. At the 7, you see, it's very much like the first card, the 9 of Swords, which has to do with perhaps letting your fantasies run away with you. There's also a sort of a wanting to bury your head in the sand here too about something, or not being realistic about something. Also, it can be an unfulfilled promise that was made to you. But the call is for you to be realistic. And to follow up on any initial success that you've had, and not to fall into simply wishing things. It's asking you to realize that there's more work to be done. And abstractly, it's about emotional passion, which can be harnessed to fuel your ambition. Properly channeled, your imagination can be of great assistance to you creatively at the end of the month. If you need to create something, be creative. And as a Leo, that's something that you want to do. You have a great artistic talent. This is unbridled passion too, with a real tinge of fantasy to it. Fantasizing, daydreaming about what could be. Maybe you're spending long summer days dreaming about the future, languidly. So, there you go. That is your forecast. Let us now see what we can find descriptively about who you are astrologically. Let me get comfy here. At Leo, we are still in the phase of the soul's evolution around the zodiac wheel in which the personality is being developed. And ego development is in full swing in Leo. Ego is not a bad word. It is the instrument through which we express our individuality into the world. And you, Leo, are at the threshold of the grandeur of personality, which is why you have such a large personality. In order to develop this personality, this ego development, you have to, in a sense, separate yourself from the masses. And so you need to set yourself apart and become your own person. That's why you become so self-expressive, so creative, why you are such individual artistically. Your individuality expresses itself through your art, through your life. It's imperative for a Leo to be true to themselves, or they suffer. And this is also the phase where you become aware of the other, but in a sense, radiating out your energy to them, very much like the sun, because the sun is your symbol too. Nourishing those particular people whom you love around you, giving them your energy, directing them very much as the sun in the center of the solar system directs the movements of the planets around it. You see, you're a fixed sign, as is Scorpio and Aquarius. And as that implies, you're able to hold a steady course of action towards your goal, towards success. And there's a deep desire to achieve something solid, to leave your footprint in the sand, so to speak. And to be respected for who you are. Respected for your deep sense of purpose and your steadfastness. This makes you consummate managers of things, because you are steady, reliable. You follow through, and you're determined. I'm going to leave it right there. and tell you a little bit about what's going on in my little temple here. I'm working on my website. I doubt seriously whether it will be done. I'm broadcasting this or creating this on the 15th of June. And I hope to have my website done in a couple of weeks from now. Maybe I will. I hope. That website is called grandcentralhealing.com. And I call it that because, you see, I have several healing modalities that I've been trained in all my life. I've taught yoga for 45 years, and I have a master's certification in yoga. I have been a spiritual counselor for 30 years or so. I've been a tarot card reader and lecturer for also about 30 years. And I would like to bring these now disparate modalities of healing together, along with my Alkaline Kitchen show, in which I show you how to create fabulous recipes with the vegan alkaline diet. I've been a vegetarian most of my life, and this is the healing diet. So it's been my ambition to bring them all together so you can go to one place and partake of them all. But what I would like to do even before that is to offer you my spiritual counseling service right away. I've decided to give that out as a service to you because I've been receiving a lot of requests for it. I no longer do the actual personal readings of the tarot. Trudy does those. So I am now going to offer you my spiritual counseling service, and the only way that we can commune, bring together, make this possible, shall we say, is via the phone. And so I have a link below that is to my Gmail account, which is grandcentralhealing@gmail.com. And so what you need to do if you're interested in availing yourself of my service is to send me your particular concern or issue or problem, and I'll see by reading it whether what I have to offer you can help you. And if I determine that it can, we'll proceed from there, and we'll set up a time in which we can have a phone conversation, and I'll try very hard to help you. And so that's it. And I want to say thank you very, very much for coming to Virtual Tarot. Thank you for subscribing. And if you know your rising sign or your sun sign, please go there. And I'll see you next month, Leo. Namaste. Love you very much. Thank you.